Are you like the other vloggers who can't wait to buy a new camera, but on the other hand, you have an iPhone? Well, you're missing a lot of the fun in vlogging. And in this episode, I'm gonna walk you through 10 things that you need to know so you can start to do magic with your iPhone. And I'm excited to share these things with you to help you start producing amazing content using your iPhone here in Frame 316 Media coming up. It felt like 1,000 years ago when we last used a cell phone without a camera. Do you even remember what that felt like? Geez, it's as boring as a cheeseburger without cheese. Anyway, for today's episode, I am going to share with you 10 things that you need to know about your iPhone and how powerful it is as a video camera, so that you can stop making excuses that I don't have a camera, I cannot do videos, and just start vlogging, start producing content for YouTube just by using your smartphone. Okay, first, do you know that the latest iPhone can shoot 4K? Ever since the iPhone 6s, the models that were released after that can actually shoot 4K. But what is a 4K video? You're probably used to filming HD video, which is the default resolution of any smartphone camera. But the best way to look at that is 4K is double the resolution of HD. So it gives you a clearer, finer detail, which you can also play on a 4K flat screen TV. Okay? When you go to settings, you can actually see the different resolutions and the different sizes that you can shoot on your iPhone. And while seeing the sizes, it gives you that freedom to choose whether you still have the space on your iPhone or not. Okay, so it's up to you. But a bit of a discussion on this resolution. FPS stands for frames per second. So 24 FPS is what most videos are shot in. 30 FPS is good for YouTube, and 60 FPS will give you that finer quality and also good for slow motion. So the tip is, once you're done filming in 4K, transfer it to your computer and delete it on your iPhone to save storage so that you can still do a lot of things on your iPhone. Next, make sure you shoot on airplane mode. You wouldn't want to receive calls and alerts while you're filming a very important scene for your video. Third, depending on the purpose of your video, mostly you would shoot using landscape mode. But if you're doing TikTok and Instagram, then it makes sense for you to film using a portrait mode. So it actually depends on what you want to do with your video. Fourth, do you know that you can lock the exposure and the focusing of your iPhone camera? Just by pressing the screen, you would be able to activate or enable the AE/AF lock, which gives you more flexibility in filming with focus and exposure. Next thing, one of my favorite, is the zoom dial. Okay, usually when you would film and you want to zoom in, you would use two fingers, to pinch on the screen and zoom in. But just by pressing the 1X on your screen, you will activate the zoom dial, which gives you more freedom and stability when you're filming. And another thing that I want to talk about is stabilization. The phone that I'm using here is using an optical image stabilization, which is hardware based, and it gives you more stability in filming that way. And next, if you want to have that extra stable shot, you might need to film with your dominant hand. So I'm a right-hander. I would film like this, using my dominant hand, and vice versa if you're a left-hander. But the best is still to get a tripod light enough that you can carry around, or if you have extra money, buy a Gorilla Pod, which is more expensive, but you can bring it to higher places, wrap it in a tree, gives you more creative shots. And we have 3 more before we wrap this up. And by the way, if you're new here, this channel is all about growing your business with video. And how do you do that? By understanding and learning how to create your own video content and mastering the techniques on how to deliver this content effectively to your target audience. My name is Robert. My passion is to help you reach this stage of your business, whether you're a small business owner or a freelancer. The next thing I want to talk about is audio. Although the iPhone would give you a fairly good audio, it can't be really as good as having a lav mic like what I have right now. or a shotgun microphone. So the most cost-effective solution is to get a spare iPhone or a spare smartphone and plug your headset, using that headset part, the microphone part of your headset. So this way, you will end up with two separate files, an audio file and a video file. So it's up to you what software you would use to edit that and sync and align it so that your output video would have very clear and professional sounding audio. Number 9, if you don't want to edit on a desktop computer, you're too lazy for that, you can actually use the native editing feature of your iPhone. It's just a matter of figuring out your taste. There are a lot of things you can do here, like color tones, brightness, contrast, and all of these things you can see under the edit menu of your smartphone. Lastly, if you're a Mac user, you can quickly transfer the videos to your computer using the AirDrop feature of Apple devices. But if you don't have a Mac computer, you don't need to be sad. You can configure Google Drive and Dropbox as your storage once you are done filming. So I hope these 10 things that I've shared with you were enough to convince you to start using your iPhone instead of spending more money to buy a 4K camera. But hey, if you have the money, by all means, get the latest camera that you can use. But if you are just wanting to start small and you want to crush it and build your channel from scratch, I tell you, your iPhone is the perfect tool to produce these videos. If you need more help in filming your vlogs, don't forget to watch the video that you see on your screen right now. And again, if you're getting any value out of this video, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you won't miss out on future content like this in my YouTube channel. So I post weekly videos covering tips, techniques, and tools to help you grow your business through videos. So after watching this episode, it's time to go to work. It's your time to grow. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you on my next videos.